Hello and welcome to another fun one. We've got a stack of packs from the 1990 NBA Hoops Series 1 set. And in here there are all-stars everywhere, big names, and some really cool finds that could lie ahead. We have our podium. The best cards go on there until there is one standing at the end. And we're going to talk about players, a little bit about values, and just have a good time along the way. So with that, let's dive right in and see who comes out first. Cliff Livingston. We got Danny Young. Ed Pinckney. David Robinson All-Star card. That's getting it started. Very cool. Worth around $40 or so in a PSA 10. So we'll save him for later. And he will also take the first position on the podium, being that he is quite deserving of it. And we'll see. Will he stay there all day? Or will someone else come along and take the spot? We got Quentin Daly. Ron Anderson. We've got Walter Davis. Around $50 in a PSA 10. This is looking pretty good, but off center, and I think a little bit of print issue right around there. But we'll check all that out later and maybe take some time and kind of go through and see, which cards are worth sending in for grading, which ones will definitely not pass. But for right now, we're just having fun. We're going to go through, see who we got, and keep on rolling. We got Jay Vincent, Brad Davis, Terry Teagle, Reggie Theus, we got Fred Roberts, Reggie Miller. All right. Always cool to see Reggie Miller. Derek Mahorn. And Danny Manning. So one that we haven't seen yet is the Mark Jackson card. It'd be really cool to maybe get a David Robinson, even a Cliff Robinson. So we'll kind of see what's coming up. But fingers crossed for some good players and some good finds along the way. Gerald Henderson. We got Stu Jackson, coach of the Knicks. Chris Morris. Rolando Blackman, All-Star card. Olden Polynice. We got Johnny Earl Dawkins Jr., Johnny Dawkins. Dick Motta, coach of the Kings. Rodney Strickland. Dave Hoppin. Manute Bowl. Very cool. Welcome, Manute. So here's around $60 or so in a PSA 10. I do question whether the centering on this would hold up, but fun to see, and we will add Manute to our team and see who we got at the end. Terry Catledge. We got Jack Sikma. And this one is around $50 value in a PSA 10. Centering's looking good. Corners, edges looking good. Coloring looking nice. Just from a quick look. So away you go into our save grouping. Kevin Johnson. All right, now if it says guard on front, I think it's around $30 as a 10. If it says forward on the front, around $125 value in a 10 to some collectors. Let's check it out. All right, it does say guard, so I don't think it has the error on it. We'll put him aside nonetheless. There we go. We got Kevin Johnson. Vlade Divac. Very cool. His rookie card. And Ben Armstrong. BJ Armstrong. Rookie card. Around $50 in a PSA 10. So we'll save him for later. We're going to have a lot to look through. But you know what? That is cool. Welcome, BJ Armstrong, from that amazing Bulls team. And we're moving on to the next pack. Here we got Eddie Lee Williams, Vernon Maxwell, Doug Moe, coach of the Denver Nuggets. And we got Karl Malone, All-Star card. Very nice. Brad Lohaus. Horace Grant. Very cool. From that Chicago Bulls team. Randy Allen. Artis Cooper. Randolph Keys. And we got the All-Star Game checklist. We got John Hornacek, or Jeff Hornacek. His middle name is John. Herb Williams. Herman Reed, or J.R. Reed. There we go. And this card has around a $75 value in a PSA 10 as the rookie. So let's save him for later. There we go. And who do we see? Magic Johnson. So here, very cool. Looks very off-center. His MVP card. Nice. And Alex Volkov. His rookie card, around a $60 value in a 10. So we'll sleeve him up and see what's coming. All right, moving along. Let's see what we've got next. Oh, let's try this. I want to be gentle. I don't want to mess up the corners, and because you never know who's in here. And decades of staying in good shape, and then me pulling too hard. I don't want to be too reckless. Todd Murphy. We got Larry Brown, coach of the Spurs. Lester Connor. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. There we go. It's his all-star card worth around $100 in a PSA 10. Let's take a look at condition and see what the front is like. How is that centering? I really hope it is good. All right. Looks to be a little bit off-center, but it's a Jordan card that's otherwise in great shape. So we are going to save him for later. And I think he's going to overtake David Robinson from the All-Star spot in the podium. So now we have MJ in his rightful position. Nate McMillan. We got Craig Hodges on that Bulls team. Danny Yang. John Williams. Kenneth Walker. And Chris Mullin, All-Star card. That's cool. We got Greg Grant. Frank Cornett. Cliff Robinson. There we go. Been looking for that for a little while. Let's give him the horn. Around $30 in a PSA 10. It is his rookie card. Centering looks a little bit off there too, but we'll find out more about how common that may have been. Very cool. I think Jordan's going to keep his spot, but cool to see Cliff. We got Sam Bowie. And Spud Webb. Very cool. All right, we are now turning the corner midway through. This is pack number 5 of 9. So we are cruising right along. We already got a Jordan, so that makes any pull pretty exciting. We got Ron Rothstein, coach of the Miami Heat. John Morton Jr., rookie on the Cavs. Darren O'Shea Blaylock. Mookie Blaylock, his rookie card. Check it out. Thomas Doan Chambers, his All-Star, Tom Chambers. Clarence Johnson. Alfonso Johnson Jr., Buck Johnson. Purvis Ellison. Very cool. This has some value of around $80 in a PSA 10. It is his rookie. Let's save him for later. And we keep on rolling. We got Liddell Eccles. Mike Brown. Lafayette Lever. His All-Star card worth around $40. And I'm going to have to get a couple more big sleeves. Let me take them out here. Just give me one moment. I like to keep the big ones because they're usually easier to put cards right into. And the small sleeves, they're great. They take up a little bit less space, but sometimes it's trickier just to get the corners in, the edges in, and things like that. So just got a couple more, and we will continue. And we'll kind of keep these corners looking good. And don't want it to be good for decades, and then we get a little sloppy, and there it goes. So very cool. Lafayette Lever. And on we go. We got James Vincent. Sam Vincent. And this card's worth around $100 in a PSA 10. Because look who's right in front. I believe, is that Jordan wearing number 12? So the Bulls team all around him. Is that Jordan? No. I don't know. I don't know. But there's Bulls all around him, which is really cool. So let's save him. And we'll see what else we could get going on in the next packs. I would like to get a Mark Jackson card. It's one of the fun pulls from this series that I haven't seen yet. We got John Humphreys. or Jay Humphreys. Cliff Robinson. All right. Rookie card. And that's around $30, $40 in a PSA 10. So we will put him into a sleeve. And if you see what I see, the fun is just beginning, because we have David Robinson coming through right next, and a very cool card here. Rookie card. So many good rookies that year. A lot of really good players. So here we go. We got a lot of work to do here. We got a lot of sleeving to do. But hey, I'll sleeve all day if we're getting to see David Robinson, Cliff Robinson, and Isiah Thomas. Here we go. Around a $35 value in a PSA 10. So 3 great cards in a row, back to back to back. And that's what makes it fun. So let's see what's coming up next. We'll get through this one. And keep our fingers crossed for a Mark Jackson. I think that'll be fun. We got a few packs to go. We have turned the corner, and we are cruising right along. Let's see what we've got here. Orlando Woolridge. Forward of the LA Lakers. John Morton Jr. Willie Hanslick, or Bill Hanslick. There we go. Kevin Johnson, guard, his all-star card. Dale Ellis. We got Mitchell Wiggins. Jerome Lane. Mike Gminski. Darrell Griffith. I haven't seen these names yet, so I wonder what may be coming up next. Akeem Abdul Olajuwon. Very cool all-star card. We got Otis Smith. Greg Anderson. Pete Tripucka. Or Kelly Tripucka. Charles Wade Barkley. There we go. Charles Barkley card. Nice centering on that as well. Going to tuck this into a sleeve. And we'll kind of check that out as we go. And there. And another Isiah Thomas card in the end of this pack, just like we had at the other pack. And around a $40 card as a PSA 10. So we'll save him and check more out as we go. And if anyone knows if that centering issue is fine in these cards, like if the grading companies know that a lot of them were off center, and so they're a little more lenient, or with something like this, totally toss it, where you've got a little more space on the left and the right. I feel like it's pretty significant, but let me know if you know. All right, we are on the final stretch, our last 3 packs. Let's see what we could pull. We already have a Michael Jordan All-Star card. We got, opening from the top, Scott Roth. Winston Bennett. Rookie guard. Purvis Short. Joe Dumars. Guard and his all-star card. That's cool. Mike Cage. Or Michael Cage. We got Scott Allen Hastings. Scott Hastings. Vincent Del Negro. Vinny Del Negro. John Lynam, coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. Eric Lechner. All right, it looks like we have a checklist card. That's kind of cool. I don't know if these are desirable at all because people probably just tossed them. So for now, I'll just put it into a sleeve and then see if it's maybe worth less than the sleeve. Who knows? But if you know, let me know. That could save me some time in the future. But right now, we'll keep it. We got John Battle, Adrian Dantley, Adrian Dantley, Ronnie Cycli. There we go. That's pretty cool. Most improved player, I think around $30 as a PSA 10. So we'll save him and check him out later as well. And we keep cruising. Alex English. This card's around $50 in a PSA 10. And looking at that centering, it's really, really nice right there. So I think this one's definitely worth saving. And we could do a little more digging over time. But the hits keep coming. Like, what a cool series. And a great time from basketball. We got John Sally as our last card in the pack. And we move along, cruising into this one right here. We got Sarunas Markoulianis. And around $40 in a PSA 10 for his rookie. So there we go. And perfect. A lot of rookie cards in here. Kevin Edwards. Derek Gervin, his rookie. John Stockton. Very cool. His all-star card. Paul Presley. Gene Littles. Gregory Kite. Leonard Benjamin. Benoit Benjamin. Robert Hansen. Bobby Hansen. Cotton Fitzsimmons, coach of the Phoenix Suns. We got Sidney Green. Kevin Gamble. Sean Michael Elliott. Charles Oakley. Very cool. Of the New York Knicks. And Larry Joe Bird. That's what we're looking for. Welcome to the show, Larry Bird. Very cool. Great player. Great looking card. Around $50 or so in a PSA 10. So we will save Mr. Bird and check this out a little more closely. So now we have a battle. Bird versus Jordan. What do you think? This is Larry Bird's regular card versus the Jordan All-Star card. That is quite a toss-up. I think for now we're going to keep Jordan up there. I mean, that's the way. But man, that's a tight one. Let me know what you think as we go into our last pack of the stack. Christian Welp. We got Gary Grant, Roy Hinson Jr., James Worthy, All-Star card. That's cool. Casey Jones, Supersonics head coach. We got Kenny Gaddison, Bill Fitch, coach of the Nets. Charles Jones. Jerry Sloan, coach of the Jazz. We're getting all the coaches in this pack. Kenny Battle. Bob Weiss, another coach. I wonder if that means something. They're all the coaches. Dennis Johnson. Patrick Ewing. Very cool. Patrick Aloysius Ewing, but we'll go with Patrick Ewing of the Knicks. Great looking card. You know, I don't think there's huge collector value in that, but the card looks in such great shape. Anytime we could keep a 10 of Patrick Ewing, we are definitely going to do that. So I think that's cool. And we move on to Chris Mullin and Alvin Robertson. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the team from today. We have leading the pack, Michael Jordan, his all-star card, and a whole lot more to check out. Let's see if we can kind of collect all of these and then go through. We got a lot. It's a pretty big stack, so we're going to have to pick a couple. We have Larry Bird. So we got Jordan and Bird. We got Isiah Thomas. David Robinson. Let's see if we can keep everyone as visible as possible. And we got Cliff Robinson. We got B.J. Armstrong from that Bulls team. Manute Bowl. And a whole bunch of others. We got a J.R. Reed rookie. Look at these top 4 are rookies. And let's drop in one more. We'll do a right here, Ronnie Cycli, most improved player. He makes our team as well. So there you go. We got these and then some. So a really great stack to run through. Some really fun names. Excellent history. I mean, the game in that era, in that time period was incredible. And here are some of the guys that made that happen. So hope you learned something and hope you had fun. There you have it. Until next time.